Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS, and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news. All right, folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer not just for the NFC East, but for the entire league. Rumors are swirling around a potential blockbuster trade that might shake up the NFL landscape, and it involves none other than Amon-Ra St. Brown, the star wide receiver from the Detroit Lions. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Why would the Lions trade away one of their most consistent offensive weapons? Well, the whispers suggest that Detroit, despite their solid 8-5 record, is facing some serious cap space challenges heading into 2025. They've got around $22 million in cap space next year, but with some key extensions and roster depth needs, they're looking at making some tough decisions. And one of those decisions could involve sending St. Brown to a team that's eager to boost their offense and make a serious playoff push, the Washington Commanders. Now, let's take a moment to understand who Amon-Ra St. Brown really is. This guy is the definition of a reliable receiver. Over his career, he's accumulated over 400 receptions, more than 500 yards, and 30 touchdowns, numbers that any offensive coordinator would love to have. In the 2025 season alone, despite playing only 13 games, he posted impressive stats: 81 receptions for nearly 10 yards and 9 touchdowns with a 12 yards per catch average. His PFF grade hovers around 89. 9 overall, which is elite, and his EPA per target is plus 0.35, showing he's making the most out of every opportunity. Plus, over 300 yards after catch, and averaging 75 yards per game, he's a threat both on short routes and in breaking big plays. The Lions are currently putting up a remarkable 33 points per game, but there's a lot of talk about whether they're willing to part ways with St. Brown, especially considering the slot receiver position has seen a dip of about 20% in productivity, similar to what we saw with the Bears after trading away some key players. But for the Commanders, this could be a golden opportunity. Our offense has struggled with drops all season, and adding a player like St. Brown could be the shot in the arm we need. He joins us. Projections show he could easily rack up around 100 yards, boosting our passing game by more than 15% in efficiency. And it's not just about raw numbers. When you look at how St. Brown creates separation, averaging plus 9 yards per route, he's a perfect fit for Scott Turner's offense, especially with Jahan Dotson and Curtis Samuel. His chemistry with a talented quarterback like Sam Howell could unlock a new level of offensive consistency. Think about it, with Daniels helping to boost the attack, we could see a plus 20% increase in EPA per play in the short passing game, mirroring what the Rams experienced when Cooper Kupp elevated their offense. It's a potential game changer for us, especially as we aim to build a contender that can finally make a deep playoff run and chase that elusive Lombardi trophy. Now, I know some fans are skeptical about the timing or the price, but reports suggest that the Lions might prioritize future draft picks over immediate cap relief, making a first-round pick in the 2026 draft a real possibility. That's a steep price, but one that could pay off if St. Brown continues to develop and helps propel a team with Super Bowl aspirations. The NFL odds are already reflecting some of that optimism. Right now, the Commanders' Super Bowl odds are around plus 25-0, but with a move like this, some betting sites might start to see us as dark horse contenders, pushing those odds closer to plus 500, or even better. What makes this all even more exciting is the potential impact on our playoff picture. If St. Brown joins the Commanders, he becomes an immediate X-factor, a chain mover who can elevate us in crucial moments. His ability to make contested catches and find gaps in coverage could be the difference in close games, especially as we look to secure a playoff spot and make some noise. Remember, the NFC is wide open this year. Teams like the 49ers, Eagles, and Cowboys are all formidable. But adding a player of St. Brown's caliber could give us that extra edge, that spark we need to break through and reach the postseason with confidence. Looking ahead, the vision here is clear. With a solid, consistent offense that features a weapon like St. Brown, the Commanders could finally lay the groundwork for a Lombardi-winning season. His leadership, reliability, and playmaking ability would crown our offensive unit, making us a nightmare for defenses and a true contender. It's about building a team that can not only make the playoffs, but also go deep, with the kind of offensive firepower that forces opposing teams to game plan for us differently. Of course, all of this is speculation for now, but the signs point toward a bold move by the Lions, and the Commanders could be the perfect landing spot if the price is right. It's a daring gamble, but in the NFL, sometimes you have to take those chances to build something special. The future of our offense, with Howell at the helm and St. Brown stretching the field and creating separation, looks incredibly promising. We've seen flashes of what Howell can do, and with a reliable target like St. Brown, his development could skyrocket. So fans, keep your eyes peeled because this story isn't over yet. If the trade happens, it could turn our season around and set us on a path toward that championship we all crave. Imagine the roar of FedEx Field when St. Brown makes his first big catch in a Commander's uniform. It would be electric, a moment to remember. This is the kind of move that could define the franchise for years to come. And I, for one, am excited to see how it unfolds. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. In the end, it's all about building a team that can compete at the highest level, and adding a talent like Amon-Ra St. Brown could be the move that pushes us over the edge. Our offense has shown flashes of potential, but consistency has been an issue. With St. Brown's proven track record and his ability to step up in big moments, he could be the missing piece we need to finally turn our aspirations into reality. Imagine the possibilities: a dynamic offense that keeps defenses guessing, a quarterback growing more confident with each game, and a fanbase that's hungry for success. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. Do you think this trade could be the spark we need? Are you excited about the potential of pairing Howell with a receiver like St. Brown? Or do you think the price is too high? Whatever your thoughts are, I'm eager to read them. Remember, this is a fan community, and your voice is what makes it special. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news. Let's keep this conversation going and continue to support our team through thick and thin. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together, dreaming of that Lombardi trophy and celebrating every step of the way.